What's up, my crypto legends? In this episode, I have him here again, Carl from the moon. How are you doing today?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Crypto is exploding. How are you doing?
I'm doing absolutely great. Super glad to have you on the channel because I want to give you several questions. I know you've been before on my channel to do some technical analysis, which has been absolutely great. Obviously, most of my community know you eventually. I was going to ask you a couple of questions because I'm super intrigued that how did you come into the cryptocurrency space? What is your history in investing, trading, just to know a little bit about yourself for my community and also for myself eventually.
Yeah, I could go into like details and specifics, but
yeah.
I think the more general, if I were to give someone a more general overview of what's important when it comes to investing or trading or literally anything in life, I would probably say it's more about the mindset rather than anything else.
Yeah.
So I would say if you want to achieve success in anything, first of all, you have to set up your goals. You have to choose a goal, and preferably a pretty high goal. And then you have to also be able to visualize and see this goal within your mind. And this can be applied to literally anything in life. And I used this to go from a grocery store to multimillionaire in just like 2 years. So basically what I did was I was working in a grocery store, just like a normal cashier clerk kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I started to set up goals. I wanted to make X amount of money per month, and I wanted to have a free lifestyle. I wanted to travel the world. I wanted to be rich and successful in all these things. I had no clue how or anything about that. I had literally no clue. At this point, I had no clue what Bitcoin was, or even I had no clue. So I just set up these goals. And I started to visualize and see myself as a successful entrepreneur, as a successful person in general, And eventually, I just started to, feel more and more as if I already was a successful person. And when you start to feel as if you already are something, then you will start to attract more of that. And some people will call this law of attraction, and many of you probably already know what it is. And you can comment down below if you shout out to everyone who knows what law of attraction is. But it's very, very powerful. And to make it very simple, set up goals, visualize your goals daily. You can also tell yourself out loud these things. For example, I am successful, I am rich, I am a good trader, or I'm a successful investor. Every day, to kind of reprogram your mind into believing that you are what you want to become.
Yeah.
And then you will attract these things. I think that's kind of the general overview. And like I said, this can be applied to getting a better circle of friends, getting a better network, becoming a better trader, becoming a better, husband. Could be literally anything. So that's kind of a general blueprint for how to achieve anything. And that's what I used. And right now I am a multimillionaire. I am traveling the world in like private jets, in first class, and doing all these things that I was visualizing. I was seeing myself doing these things 3-4 years ago. And back then people called me crazy, thought that I would need some kind of mental hospital probably, but
it's the ambition.
It's all reality now.
It's being ambition, right? Ambitious.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely. I think the very, very first thing you need is the will, the desire to have something better than you already have. Some people are just too satisfied with whatever they have now, which could be fine. But like, how are you gonna achieve greatness if you're already satisfied with the little thing you already have? So, I mean, if I made $3,000 a month or $5,000 a month, I wouldn't be satisfied. It's not gonna give you the lifestyle that you need. So, desire for more.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've got a goal myself, and this is to be financially free while I'm 40, and then I can travel and do whatever I want basically.
How old are you right now?
I'm 31 right now. Yeah.
31. You know what? 9 years. That's far too long. Far too long.
Try and make it 3 or 4. 35.
You know what? You're in crypto. This should be next year.
Yeah, I mean, there is a possibility because, you know, portfolio is booming. So maybe, yeah, I'm maybe going to make that those years a little bit tighter. So anyway, definitely coming from you that you managed yourself doing it in just a few years is absolutely really inspiring. So by the way, when did you fully enter in crypto? Was it
2017. Middle
2017?
2017, yeah.
Wow, well, you just rode the actual boom, right?
Yeah, exactly. I jumped in when Bitcoin was at 4K, rode it up to 20K and back down to 3.1K. And then obviously back now to 64K and
Yeah, yeah,
whatever we are now. So it's like wild roller coaster, that's for sure.
yeah. Wow, insane. I mean, that's a great story. Well, and talking
But
about,
remember, Andy,
hey,
high goals, 9
yeah,
years, that's too
it's too
long.
far away. Yeah. I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
think,
I mean, I was in a grocery store. I needed 2 years to become a multimillionaire.
wow. I mean, yeah,
You already
it's
found
crazy.
crypto. So,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, I think maximum 2, 3 years, and you should already have everything you ever wanted.
yeah. I
But
mean,
you don't have
I'm
to set
gonna.
the time. Just visualize and believe.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously, I mean, I have a great portfolio. I have a good capital, so I think, you know, now is the moment to take advantage of that capital, diversifying it into really good cryptocurrency projects, and yeah, making that money grow eventually. Also with trading. So I also want my community to do well in on my videos. You know, I'm explaining the technical analysis. We're trying to get into really good trades. And I actually, my trades have been, you know, growing every single time as well. You know, from doing
But
trades of a few $100s to a few $1,000s. So yeah, I mean, this is how you grow, because if you really want that money trading really fast, I think by trading it's not possible. You need to absolutely you scale up, because if you use too much leverage, you know the deal. A lot of
yeah.
people lose money. So
Hmm.
yeah. And anyway, Carl, talking about Bitcoin and crypto, where do you think we are right now in the market? Because a lot of people are actually saying that there is a bull trap going on at this moment, which is this run up to the $51,000 range where we are at currently. Do you think we will have a correction finally going back up to the all-time highs? I don't know. Just give me a little bit of your what do you think where we at right now in
Well, I
Bitcoin?
think that we could have had. I think this, if this was a bull trap, then I think we would have probably reverted over already. I think we would have seen a correction already. But
Yeah.
let's just say this: we really need to see Bitcoin break strongly above 50K
Mm-hmm.
for this to be a sustained rally. But I think the bull cycle is nowhere near over yet. Even if we do see correction
Yeah.
in the short term, I still think that we are going to reach somewhere between $100,000 and $500,000 per
Wow.
Bitcoin within the next like 6, 7 months. That's what I would say. So let's just say I'm very bullish. And I keep holding my Bitcoin. I don't sell any Bitcoin. I told people before, I'm not selling a single Satoshi until we hit at least $100,000. At that point, I may or may not
Yeah.
start scaling out of Bitcoin a little bit, but I would never sell all my Bitcoin. I would only maybe take out like 5% or 10% of my Bitcoin, start scaling out. When we reach above $300,000, that's when I'm going to start doing some more heavy selling, only to try to buy back in lower when we
Yeah.
later get a bear market, which is of course inevitable as always.
Yeah. Nothing goes up like forever, right? In a straight line. And
Exactly.
it's
We need corrections. That's just
yeah,
how markets work.
yeah. I mean, because you've been here already in the crypto space a few years. I mean, I remember seeing a video of yours when we had that May sell-off. We went from 60K range to down almost 30K approximately in just a matter of a week or so, and that was pretty fast the last couple of days. I remember your video saying I'm down millions of dollars in my portfolio, and you were just talking like, guys, it's you know it is what it is. Bitcoin will recover, you know, sooner or later. And yeah, here we are already at about 50K, you know. So I mean, that video was absolutely insane when I saw this video that you posted. Like, I'm down millions of dollars on my Bitcoin portfolio, and you're talking on the video absolutely relaxed, you know. Hey, just chill. We're gonna
Yeah.
go back up again.
Let's just say I've been through this many times before,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
after some time, you just kind of don't care anymore.
yeah,
I think
exactly.
the worst point, or worst, but yeah, The heaviest hit I got in my portfolio was back in the dump of March 2020, when the whole global markets just completely crashed.
Yeah.
At that point, I lost 60% of my whole net worth in just 2-3 days. Actually, maybe the recent dump was even worse, but let's just say they were very similar in terms
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
yeah. But I didn't care back then. I didn't care now. I'm never going to care, because Bitcoin is going to be a long-term play for the next 10-15 years. And the people that get rich over time are the hodlers, people that just buy and just keep holding Bitcoin.
Absolutely, I totally agree. Yeah. Never panic sell, and on an asset that's got over 10 years of of track record. I think it has a huge uptrend. I think it's inevitable, really, just by looking at the long-term chart and the adoption worldwide, that we are going to continue this uptrend, right?
100%.
Well, Carl, is there anything that you want to tell to my community? Any suggestions or any good opinions that for them? Anything that you would like to say before we wrap up this interview?
Just keep buying Bitcoin. Buy so much Bitcoin that people start calling you crazy, and only then will you know that you have enough Bitcoin to ride this bull cycle.
Wow. Right, amazing. Carl, thank you very much for coming onto the channel, and I hope we can do another interview in the near future.
100%, of course. Very cool. Always a pleasure to talk with you, Andy.
Wow, thank you. Have a nice day.
Bye-bye.